Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. How does he or she see you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1, option 2, option 3, and cuatro, option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your person of interest. Take a deep breath and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. The Emperor, Rey de Bastos, King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Reina de Espadas, Five of Cups, Cinco de Copas, Page of Swords, Sota de Espadas, Three of Cups, Tres de Copas, Six of Wands, Seis de Bastos, La Sacerdotisa, the High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Tres de Oros. Okay, for pile 1, I'm not really getting lust or sexual attraction, but I'm getting a lot of intense admiration. A lot of you who chose pile 1, you're probably a single parent. This person has a lot of admiration and respect for you. They see you as someone who has overcome a lot in your life. You've defied considerable odds. And if you are a parent, you're a very good parent. You take excellent care of your child or children. You're a good provider. You're able to compete in a masculine matrix kind of arena. So even if you're a woman, we all have masculine and feminine energy. Regardless of your gender, you have a lot of masculine energy. Very strong masculine energy for pile 1. Because we start with the most masculine card in the deck. The Emperor, Mars, Aries. The top row is all masculine. King of Wands, Queen of Swords. So you're competent, you're goal-oriented, you're ambitious, you get shit done. You have amazing energy. And you've overcome something. You've triumphed. You defied the odds. Yeah, we have a few feminine cards. We have the High Priestess, and we have the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, but this is mostly masculine. So you're logical, rational, hyper intelligent. You're excellent at communicating. This is not the energy of someone who is frivolous or superficial or lazy. You are none of those things. You're not frivolous, you're not superficial. You're definitely not lazy if you chose pile 1. You may need a break. You may need a round of applause. No one works harder than you. If you chose 1, you could have Sun in Aries, Cancer rising, Moon in Sagittarius. Of course, that's one possibility of many. Now the astro die. Looking at the stove clock, it's 8:08. Make a wish. That's 16, that's 7. 7's the number of Pisces. Not getting Pisces vibes for 1. Okay, we have 8, we have Capricorn, and we have Pluto. Pluto and Capricorn in the 8th house. You have this intensity that scares some people. I wouldn't say this person is scared of you, but I don't feel like you're in a relationship. I don't feel like this is sexual. Again, I'm getting someone who's probably admiring you from afar. We have 6, Venus, 2, Cancer, 8, Capricorn, another 2. 4 is Aquarius, so 10, that's Leo, and then 7, 8. 8 is Capricorn, and then 10, Leo. Yeah. So Leo is the dominant energy here. You definitely stand out in a crowd. You're not a follower. You're not a conformist. You have strong leadership capability. I don't have all the letters, but I'm seeing Hillary. If you're in Texas, maybe you live in the Hill Country. San Antonio's in the Hill Country. Kerrville, Bernie, Bulverde, Dripping Springs, San Marcos, New Braunfels. Neo. Lion. Yeah, Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. You could have a lot of stuff in the 5th house. That's the house of Leo. Lonnie. Lonnie Anderson is a Leo. She was married to Burt Reynolds at some point in her life. Burt Reynolds was an Aquarian. I've never heard this. It could be a name, of course. Anything could be a name. Noli. I feel like you and this person have not talked in quite some time. But yeah, that's what I see for 1. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the 2nd crystal, here is your reading. Three of Wands, Tres de Bastos, 3 Sagittarius, 2 of Cups, Dos de Copas, 2 is Cancer, Caballo de Bastos, Knight of Wands. The Lovers, Los Enamorados, Gemini. And that is the Nine of Wands, David de Bastos, Nines, Aries. And the Four of Wands, Cuatro de Bastos, 4, Aquarius. Queen of Wands, Reina de Bastos. The Emperor, Mars, Aries. We got the Emperor in the first pile. And Rey de Bastos, King of Wands. Can't make this up. So the Queen and King of Wands are sandwiching the most masculine card in the deck. The Emperor. Okay. Man, all this masculine energy. I got a lot of masculine energy in the first pile. Okay, but unlike what I saw in pile 1, I feel like there is romantic and sexual interest here. I feel like you and this person are probably in a relationship. You're talking on a regular basis. There's a lot of energy to pile 2. So it's not about the nature of the relationship. It's about how do they see you. But I feel like if you chose 2, you are in a serious relationship or you're headed in that direction. They see you as someone who is sexy as hell. They probably see you as the best lover of their life. They see you as their other half. They could see you as a divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate. But this is a very, very strong connection. And I see them being very into you. They see you as someone who is tireless, someone who doesn't stop. That's in bed. That's in the arena, the matrix, your career. You're inexhaustible. You have this endless supply of energy. Hyper energy. God, there's so much lust. There is so much lust for 2. The sex is just jumping out for 2. This is not someone who's admiring you from a distance. This is not someone who feels neutral about you. I just have to point that out. So much sexual interest here. Similar to what I saw for 1, they see you as someone who has a lot of masculine energy, regardless of your gender. So you're confident, you're competent, you're proactive, you're rational, you're logical, highly energetic, strong as hell. You would make a formidable opponent. You could be into boxing, Krav Maga. You could be in the military. You could be a yoga instructor. You could do kickboxing. They love your body. They love your physicality. So if you chose to, you could have Sun in Sagittarius, Leo rising, Moon in Aries. Maybe your astral combo is all fire because, my God, look at all this fire. It's crazy. All the signifiers are fire. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Emperor, most masculine card in the deck. And then we have these wands in the middle with the Lovers, Gemini. God, this is strong. Okay, the Astro die. We have Aries. We have North Node and 8. You could have your North Node in Aries in the 8th house. I really get exhausted just looking at this. Do you sleep? You don't take naps, do you? You just go full tilt boogie balls to the proverbial wall. You could drink a lot of coffee. You could drink a lot of energy drinks. I just see someone who's sweating. I see someone who's just pounding the treadmill. You're running You run miles. I don't know. Man, I get exhausted because I definitely take naps. I sleep a lot. I just got back on the treadmill, first time in years. Okay, we have 5, Mercury, Gemini, 6, Venus, Taurus, Libra, 11, 2, that's Cancer, another 5, 10 is 1, that's Leo. Okay, so 1 and 6, 7, not getting Pisces vibes at all. This is not Pisces, this is not Neptune. So this is a timeless reading, but today, Saturday, I don't know what the date is, but I'm looking at the stove clock, it's 8:18, make a wish. Today is Saturday, May 24th, 25th, I don't know, Memorial Day weekend in America. Saturn went into Aries today. It'll go back and forth, but it'll basically be in Aries until 2028. So buckle up, Buttercup. I don't feel like you need to buckle up if you chose to. You're already in a pretty good place. You're killing it. You're crushing it. Dottie, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I'm a rebel, Dottie. Dottie. I really don't see you eating donuts. Maybe you have a cheat day. There's one day a week where you just go crazy with the donuts and the nachos. Maybe you work in a bakery. Maybe you own a bakery. Because I feel like you're a boss. This is big boss energy for 2. You're a little bit nutty, but it turns this person on. They love that you're nutty. Tony. Yeah, we have Todd. We don't have 2 Ds, but Todd. Toady. Oh, I'm seeing Todos Los Santos. Todos Los Santos. Is that right? My brain needs to wake up. I just woke up. Todos Los Santos. Todos Los Santos. Big Sur. Mexico. California. Pacific Ocean. Anything else? You don't dilute yourself. You don't filter. You have no filter if you chose to. Speaking of no filter and not diluted, check out my second tarot channel, Psycho Tarot, which has been recently rebranded to Ho Audio. And it's not just tarot, it's everything. And I'm losing subscribers and I love it because I'm just doing what I want to do. You know, it's just tarot at Siren Tarot, but that's not the case at Ho Audio. Anything else? Ion, are you a scientist? The wind chimes are going crazy. They could call you hun or honey. This person's very horny for you, to be crude, to be crass. You could be sexting right now. So stop watching this. Go have sex with this person if you want. But yeah, that's what I see for 2. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, here is your reading. Starting with Sugar-Free Tarot, my newest deck. It's available at makeplayingcards.com. I've been trying to make a new deck for about a week now, and it's very frustrating, but I use Canva Pro to make my decks. This has come up, not this card, but the Emperor has now come up in all 3 piles so far. That's crazy. Well, it's synchronous because timeless reading, but as I record this, we're in the energy of the new moon in Gemini, and Saturn just went into Aries today, Saturday, whatever today's date is. I don't know, 24th, 25th. It's Memorial Day weekend, and United States. Seven of Pentacles, Sete de Oros. High Priestess, La Sacerdotisa. Tarot de Marseille. Judgment, El Juicio. Knight of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros. Confused because he's holding a baton, but that's clearly a pentacle. Yeah. It's Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, Deus de Copas. Nine of Cups, Lady de Copas. Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros. Two of Cups, Dos de Copas. Very similar to what I saw for pile 2. I feel like this person is in love with you. I feel like you're in a relationship. But it's not about your relationship. It's about how do they see you. I see this person having intense adoration for you. The song I'm hearing is Waiting for a Girl Like You by Foreigner. It's like this person waited a long time and they finally manifested you and they're so glad. I see them being so in love, but unlike what I saw in the first two piles, I'm seeing a blend here, but it's mostly feminine energy, but it's a blend. We've got the masculine and the feminine. We start with the most masculine card in the deck, the Emperor, and we end with perhaps the most romantic card in the deck. Two of Cups, 2 is a number of Cancer. So strong feminine energy and strong masculine. You're integrated. You're a delicious, gorgeous, mystical, magical blend of the masculine and the feminine. And this person's never been in love like this before. So I see you getting married. If you're not married already, you could be engaged. They see you as someone who is psychic. It scares this person how well you read them. You're able to look into their eyes and you can read their thoughts, their moods. You see them like no one's ever seen them, and that's very appealing. They're very turned on by that. So this person could come from a really strong, strict religious background, and you're on a new age path. You got crystals, you do tarot, you could be a witch, brujo. You're able to manifest. You just snap your fingers and whatever you want, it just falls into place. You're a master manifester. And you have this kindness, this compassion. You love people deeply. You give your all to your relationships, your heart and soul. You don't half-ass anything. You could run a nonprofit. I feel like you're living your North Node. You're living your purpose if you chose 3. You could have a tarot channel because I'm getting strong psychic energy for 3. You know how to hustle. You're very competent. You're going to get your bread. You've got money in the bank. You probably have real estate, but you're also really good at the esoteric, the metaphysical. And I mean, you can be both of those things, of course. You can be competent and high functioning and successful, and you can own a tarot business, or you could own a metaphysical shop. You could be a leader. You could have a big following, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, this place, YouTube. Yeah, you could have a big following. But yeah, you're a blend of the masculine and the feminine. If you chose 3, you could have Sun in Aries, Cancer, Rising, Moon, and Taurus. Of course, that is one possibility of many. Now the Astro die. We have Taurus. We have Uranus. Uranus is still in Taurus. It's about to break into Gemini. That'll be exciting. Oh, we have 6. You could have Uranus and Taurus in the 6th house, and I don't think you could. I don't think anyone on this planet is alive with Uranus and Taurus. Uranus was in Libra when I was born in 73. My son was born in 2007, and I can't think of where Uranus was when he was born. Anyway, Uranus is in Taurus now, so there are babies who have Uranus and Taurus. I don't know. Okay. Okay, 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 4 is Aquarius. 9 is Aries. Another 5. 10 is 1, Leo. So 1. 5 is the number making Mercury the dominant energy, Gemini, Virgo. So you're really smart. But I wouldn't say you're smart in the same way as a computer scientist or a tech bro, a coder. You're psychic, you're intuitive. You're able to read people. You're able to read the cards. You're able to read energy. And you're really good at communicating. Hen, mother hen. You're the mother hen to those around you. You're very warm, giving, nurturing. Henny. Henu. Nehu. Nile, are you in Egypt? Lenny. Oh, we got Lay. Are you in Hawaii? Lenny. Okay, I'll stop there. Let's see, anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh, ennui. If we had another N, we'd have ennui. You have your mood swings. You can go into a dark place, but you're able to pull yourself out. Yeah. Lena. We don't have an A, but Lena. Nelson. Nellie. Yeah, that's what I see for 3. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 4, Quattro, here is your reading. Four of Swords, Cuatro de Espadas. 9 of Cups, 9 of the Copas. 7 of Swords, 7 de Espadas. The World. El Mundo, the fixed modality, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. 3 of Swords, Tres de Espadas. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles, Nueve de Oros. Are you a politician? Are you a lawyer? El Diablo, the devil. Yeah, politician, lawyer. Nine of Swords, Nueve de Espadas, and Ace of Cups, As de Copas. This is complicated. This is not an easy read like the first three piles. So I feel like you have a definite shadow, and it could be pronounced. So this is not the miscongeniality pile. This is not the how to win friends and influence people pile. You don't get along with most people. You stand out in some way. You have very strong opinions. You could be isolated from others because of your strong opinions. You could be the black sheep of your family. I'm seeing a misfit. I'm seeing an outsider. And I spoke about this in the podcast I did with my husband last night. So my second tarot channel, it was Extra Basic Tarot for years, then it was Psycho Tarot. I recently rebranded it to Ho Audio, and I'm losing followers every day, but I'm fine with that because I'm doing something I really enjoy. Anyway, I have this podcast with my husband. It's called the Gen X Radio Show, and we did a thing last night. And I talked about myself and a friend of mine and how we're very much misfits, or he was. He's no longer with us, but I'm getting misfit, outsider, black sheep, truth teller. You tell the truth, and that isolates people. You're not good at playing the game. You're not good at fitting into the matrix. You're not good at just going along with the program. Some would say you're honest to a fault. I have never liked that saying. I don't think there's any fault in honesty. You could lack tact. You're not good at diplomacy. So that's contradicting what I was saying originally. I was saying, oh, you're a lawyer, you're a politician, and lawyers and politicians are very good at playing the game, but I'm flipping it because I'm getting something different coming in. You're not a lawyer, you're not a politician, you're not good at playing the game. You're not good at lying or deceiving or manipulating or trying to force an agenda. You don't force anything. Your stance is pretty much what you see is what you get. If you don't like it, you can head on down the road because I'm not going to compromise myself. Some would say you're stubborn. So this person could see you as all of those things. They see you as someone who is not willing to compromise, someone who's not willing to play the game, someone who's not willing to tone it down. It could be you don't have a lot of friends. It could be that you had to walk away from your family. You had to break ties because you could come from a very toxic place where you were scapegoated because you didn't conform to your family's agenda. You have a very strong mind, a very independent mind. And so you've gotten a lot of heat. You've taken a lot. You've taken on the energy of people who are not willing to do the work and show up and be honest. You've been scapegoated for that, and people project their stuff onto you. And I guess this person sees all that, so this person must really know you pretty well, because it's a pretty thorough analysis. They see you as someone who stands out, you stand apart, like Joan of Arc, okay? There's something heroic about you, because you're going against the grain, you know. Not to get on a soapbox, I do that at my second channel, but in my mind, from my perspective, these are very dark times because it's not in fashion. Telling the truth is not trending, okay? If you're a truth teller, good luck, but the way I see it, Saturn going into Aries, that's going to be rewarded. Telling the truth and going your own path is going to be rewarded. Because it's like Saturn moving from Pisces to Aries. Saturn is wiping the sleep from a lot of eyes. The fog is lifting. Things are being revealed. And you're part of that. So if you have a tarot channel, your channel could be similar to mine. You're very blunt with your delivery of the truth. You don't sugarcoat. You're not deep in the woo-woo stuff. And you're not a conformist. You're not saying the same things that everyone's saying. So you stand out. You have a very strong mind. And you take care of yourself. You take care of your energy. You're very, very clean with your boundaries. So if you chose for, you could have Sun in Aquarius, Mercury in Capricorn, Aquarius rising, Moon in Cancer. You have a heart, you have compassion. People have to really get close to you to see that, because your exterior is quite prickly. There could be something with your ascendant. I don't know. You could have an ascendant that squares something in your chart, something like ascendant square Mars or ascendant square Neptune, something like that. I would say this person admires you, but they're also kind of scared of you. They've never known anyone as independent and as strong as you are. They've never known anyone as mentally strong as you are. You cannot be deceived. You cannot be manipulated. Okay, the astro die. $8:38 on the stove clock. Okay, we have Neptune, Gemini, and 7. Neptune and Gemini in the 7th house. I don't think anyone watching this could have Neptune and Gemini. Well, Neptune was Sagittarius. Neptune was in Sagittarius when I was born. It was in Aquarius when my son was born. And Neptune has been in Pisces for too long. It will be going into Aries soon to join Saturn. And I'm so glad. I will blow up balloons on the day that Neptune finally gets his ass out of Pisces. All this delusion and foggy thinking. I'm just so done with it. And I have Mercury in Pisces. Not my favorite placement. Mercury does not do well in Pisces. Not if you're going by the matrix, it doesn't do well. If you're going by the matrix, Mercury is excellent in Aries, it's excellent in Libra, excellent in Leo. But Mercury in Pisces, not a matrixy kind of placement at all. 2 is Cancer, 3 Sagittarius, 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 1 is Leo. You stand out. You stand apart. 4 is Aquarius, and 6, that's interesting. 6 is the dominant number. I mean, Venus is the dominant energy. I'm not getting Venus vibes because Venus tends to go along with the program and placate and overcompensate. Venus is the charmer. Venus is very popular. I feel like your Venus could be in a not so great place. Like the places where Venus does not do well are Aries and Virgo and Scorpio, Aquarius. I've got Venus in Aquarius. So you could have problems with your Venus. Your Venus could make some difficult aspects. HRT. Hormone replacement therapy. Truth. Yeah, you're a truth teller. There's no doubt about that. True. You are a truth teller. Trudy. Rudy. Runes. You could read the runes. My husband has a lot of stuff in Leo. Sun, Moon, Mercury. He reads the runes. And he's my co-host on my podcast at Ho Audio. He's got a channel, Runecast. Neri, what? Oh, I'm seeing Neruda, Pablo Neruda, the poet. Okay. Nerudi. Had a movie starring Paul Newman. Paul Newman was in Aquarius. Dune. Do you drive Uber? I'm seeing Uber. I don't have all the letters, but do you drive Uber? Uber Eats? Are you a delivery driver? Nudes. Send nudes. No, you don't just send nudes to whoever asks for nudes. I don't think you send nudes at all. Dennis, Dina, Denny, Rennie, Ren. Trend. Truth is not trending, but damn it, it should be. Yeah, truth is not trending. Hindu, India. You could be into Vedic astrology. Okay, yeah, that's what I see for 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.